Zealoters, thank you for your love and support. I appreciate you all. The man who sets your house on fire should not be the one to tell you when to stop using the water. And this is exactly what we are seeing, that people set people's homes on fire and they're telling them when they should stop using the water. Donald Trump is telling the world that the war is very complete. And he says it's almost over. But an Iranian man has just stepped forward with a message that has turned the masses' exit plan into a total catastrophe. He's telling Washington, you didn't start this war on your terms, and you certainly won't end it on your terms. He is declaring that the region has changed forever. Africa, wake up! Iran is demanding every nation hosting U.S. military base, from Bahrain to Kuwait, must kick them out immediately or face the fire. They are demanding compensation for every life lost and every building destroyed. The remote control is broken. So Africa, are we listening and are we seeing? Are we going to continue to be hosting these bases after everybody is kicking them out? Listen to the receipt the Iranian Voice is laying out. On March 10, 2026, while Trump was talking about peace, Iran unleashed the 33rd wave of retaliation. They didn't just hit a target. They bombarded the U.S. Navy Fifth Fleet headquarters in Bahrain and sites in Tel Aviv. They are telling the world that these bases were used to eliminate their people and they will no longer be tolerated. The message is clear. Any country that allows their soil to be used as a lily pad for the master to launch strikes will pay the price. They are demanding that these bases be dismantled and that reparation be paid for the aggression launched from those sites. This isn't a bomb. This is a demand for total shift in the global power structure. Iran is telling the master, your lease in the Middle East has expired.
We will no longer accept the status quo. The region has to change. We will not allow the United States or the Israeli regime to be able to threaten us again. In other words, the Iranians will push this war until the United States and the West recognize that attacking Iran is not an option, not now and not ever again. So this war is not going to end anytime soon unless the other side capitulates. And even when the other side backs down, there will be changes. Iran will not accept Arab family dictatorships hosting U.S. bases that can harm us. And they will have to pay compensation for the slaughter and the murder that has been carried out. None of these regimes are innocent. Qatar, Saudi Arabia, the Emirates, Bahrain, Kuwait, Oman, none of them are innocent. All of them host U.S. bases. All of those U.S. bases have been used to conspire against Iran. All of them have been used to kill Iranians, murder Iranians. And not just Iranians. They've been used to kill people in Yemen. They've been used to kill people in Lebanon in a different way. So, this war will end with a shift in the balance of power in this region. The axis of resistance will no longer accept a hanging sword above it. That sword has to be broken.
And the bill for your destruction is due now. Look at the unity. This Iranian message isn't just for Tehran. It's for Yemen. It's for Lebanon, and it's for every nation in Africa that is tired of foreign boots on their soil. The master used these bases to eliminate anyone who said no. But the people are waking up from the Gulf of Aden to the Gulf of Guinea. The message is the same. If you use your land to unalive our brothers, you will pay in blood and you will pay in gold. Look at our Sahel alliance, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. They are allowing the same blueprint, kicking out foreign bases, demanding respect for their sovereignty, and refusing to let the master finalize their destiny. As the truth says, he who is being carried does not realize how far the journey is. Trump thinks that he is walking towards an exit, but he is standing on a mountain of death. He can never. You understand? So Iran's message is simple, that for now, the region has changed. It's no longer going to be business as usual. And all these bases will no longer be allowed because, according to the man who spoke, these bases are used to be causing damage to them. And for that matter, there is not going to be a new Middle East. And the rules, the terms and conditions will be determined by Iran. Iran is not a nation just 2 centuries ago. A nation that has survived empires. A nation that has lived about 5,000 to 6,000 years ago. A nation that has fought wars and won. A nation that has ruled the world before. This is the Persians. And we need to learn a little bit about Iran. When all these things started, majority of Africans believe that Iran is a small nation. They couldn't survive simply because we don't read and we don't know our history. This is to Africa. In case they should move them back here, they are still going to be in the same soup. So if other people are asking these people to leave, we need to also ask them to leave so we can have our peace of mind, because allowing them to be here, we don't know what they will use our soil for. So for us to have our peace of mind, we just have to wash our hands off anything of these people and build ourselves. We are of the same year group with Iran. So how did Iran take sovereignty back? They thought that taking out the supreme leader would divide the people, but it rather united them. And this was the mistake and the miscalculation. And this should also unite us all in Africa, because this is an opportunity for us all to unite and change the continent forever, just as Iran is changing the Middle East. Things are no longer going to be the same in this world. And we must change alongside the world and take our sovereignty into our own hands. This is also a message to us in Africa. We are the only ones that can set ourselves free. United we stand, divided we fall, and united we keep standing forever and ever. The greatest enemy of the African is mental slavery. So let's decolonize ourselves from mental slavery. Let's keep sharing to educate our brothers and sisters. Together we make Africa great for ourselves and the next generations that are going to come. So that's the latest around the world, Middle East, and in Iran.